Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh, did we decide on a song that you wanted to do?
I
Oh,
got a million.
gee.
I got a million. How do you say? I got a million of them. Cha 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 cha. No, Jimmy Durante, right? This is an old tune called "Poor Boy," but I was thinking though before I play that though that I wanted to get on some type of a topic there. There's so many things to talk about. I know you were talking earlier about what's going on, the government and all, and
Oh, the people in
yeah,
China, what they thought about Trump getting indicted.
yeah.
They
I
think it's
mean,
funny. They really think it's funny.
yeah, yeah. The whole world thinks it's funny. They're watching the Mickey Mouse kangaroo, what they call the kangaroo court,
Yeah.
just as a kangaroo court. I mean, they make up their own laws as they go along. The judicial seems to be like their own. What do you call it? Their own organization has nothing to do with our Constitution here in the United States. So, but they don't. When they don't, I guess they want to get rid of somebody, they'll cheat and lie, and as they usually do. It's amazing. And, it's sad and it's scary because how do you get fair justice if they're going to do this type of thing? Make up stories or. Heck, they've been making up stories now how many years on Trump, and then find out later they're all, what do you call it, a myth, if you will, or that's the word I'm looking for. What do you think?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I fixed it. I forgot to put utility on because utility is the mic, I guess, going back through. And
Yeah.
yes, I have it figured out. Now I can sit here and try and talk about this and talk about that. But anyways, yes, they think it's funny. And what else are we talking about? Where were we at?
We're talking about the judge. I mean, they make up their own laws as they go along. I mean, they really don't want to give Trump to a chance to defend himself, if you will.
This is all drama, which is completely new to history of the United States. Well, it's sort of new, but to be brought out in public like this is a period we're going through where if we think a little bit further out of the box, we will have figured out what is going on. And I'm pretty sure it's inflation is what's driving everything kind of out of the wheelhouse here, yes. But, there's a reason. Plus, it's post-oil, and that's still pushing that. And communication age is really up there where you can communicate and you can hear everything that's going on crow in somebody's backyard in Argentina. So how can you avoid all the dirt that goes with it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. So I think we're going through a period of something like that. But
Well,
I want to go back to the old days. I was thinking about the music of the old days, how great that was. Today's music they're just high-powered and forceful.
yeah, right, pretty much. I mean, of course, I like all kinds of music. I played a little bit of everything, through my course of time. And I really enjoy country, I would say. I mean, I like rock. Heck, I loved the Beatles when they first came out. I mean, I thought they were phenomenal when I was a kid, Actually, to me, they still are. And little by little, they got more progressive, I guess. But getting back on this Trump thing, these judges, certain judges are acting like kings. They're not acting like a judge. They're not judging, they're prosecuting. A judge is not supposed to prosecute. That's what the lawyers do, right? And he's supposed to sit back, relaxing, and listen to both sides of the story. But we already know that, what's his name? Ngoran? A moron or something like that? He's a moron, right? No. How do you say his name?
I have no idea. I don't follow it that closely. It's just flashes through there,
Well, yeah, he thinks he's a king. I didn't know judges were kings. Wow, they
They're
don't have a
worse than
balance of
that.
the scale, do they?
They sit back now, if you ask my opinion of a judge, they sit back there and say, they look at anyone that comes in front and says, well, just put them in the guillotine, cut their head, get rid of them. They have the power to kill people. I mean, bam, that's it. They're gone.
Well, this is.
But,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But they usually just get the little people and beat them up. Because their philosophy is if they can't take care of themselves, we have to take care of them. You see what I mean?
Right.
And that's the hard part about it for the little people. I mean, they say, yeah, but everybody needs help, and that's the hard part about it. And,
well, what do you do? At least Trump is lucky there because at least he has the money and some power behind him that he can fight this corruption. But like you and I mean, we couldn't afford to do that. Heck, they'd be throwing us in jail and get rid of us, like you say,
right.
Because we don't have that power. But thank God that Trump does, And I mean, come on, there's nothing they're doing. They're looking at his financials and everything. It has nothing to do with me, has nothing to do with you, and it has nothing to do with New York. All they're trying to do is steal his property. They're trying to get all his money away from him. They're trying to bring him down. And I don't believe it's going to happen. I can't see that because listen to that judge. My God, he should be in jail. I mean, they should prosecute him, never mind, for being a jerk, a liar, and a moron.
Well, it's that's a hard situation there because, Trump stuff is, they're saying it's overpriced, it's fraud or whatever that is all about. It's got the Trump label on it. So that just about gives it, increases the price by a third or a half, bam, goes right up because then, I got a Trump that, something that Donald Trump, that's part of the deal. But the court don't see it that way. They see it as a piece of real estate, which has nothing to do with Trump, just a real estate deal.
Right.
But Trump doesn't see it that way because of the type of lifestyle that he lives in. And his stuff is going to go to somebody else, and it's all related, you know what I mean? But I don't know, it's sticky. I don't know, maybe.
Well,
and then again, if I was, his kids are smart. If I was up there and he asked me, he says, "Look, I don't even, my people handle all this and they do all the work. I don't even know what's going on most of the time. They tell me how much everything's worth. I say, okay, thank you, and then it's worth that much. Other than that, I couldn't walk up to a building, look at it, and tell you what it was worth at all." But they do. Right. They know. They're supposed to know that stuff.
Okay, what is the difference? Like, I used to have a limo service years ago, and we used to sell our cars for what we want to sell them for. If my car was worth, say, $5,000 or $13,000, if I said to somebody, I want $20,000 for it, okay? All right, I already made the deal, so they paid the $20,000. Okay, is that fair? Is that illegal? No, it's not.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of deal than a market deal because everything has a value, and if you, going like that, and people complain. It's good if they don't complain, but if they complain, then you can start some trouble. Just like ticket agencies sell Red Sox tickets for more than the face value, and it's against the law to do that in Massachusetts. You can't sell a Red Sox ticket for more than face value. But I used to work for a ticket agency in Rhode Island, and they would have to pay face value or a little bit of a discount, but they would be selling them for almost double the price of the ticket, and that's against the law in Massachusetts. It's against the law. They say it's a service charge and blah, 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 but it's, the price is way up there. So, but you got to figure that's the line right there in the business world, but not the favor world of novelties and things. Looking at Trump stuff or a limousine. Whatever. If you can do it, you can do it. If you can't, then you can't do it.
Well, he borrows the money, okay, for what they thought it was worth. Okay, so if they say it's worth more than what it is, then hey, the other thing is too, he paid every single dime back and all that interest. So New York made a lot of money as well. They made a lot of money on that guy, and they're still making money on it by doing what they're doing. They're trying to steal all his money, and they're trying to make it like it's legal, but it's not. What they're doing is totally illegal, and that judge ought to go for treason as far as I'm concerned. And I really believe in my heart that President...
It's not the judge, it's the prosecutors. The judge is got to play his role.
Well, look in the mirror and prosecute.
Huh?
Huh?
He's just going to play his role as a judge, and he's supposed to be non-biased.
He's not. He's biased. You can tell he's biased. He already had Trump in jail before he even started. He's acting like a prosecutor. He's not. He's a judge. And they won't even let him have a 12th juror. Forget about it, man, or a 6, whatever. You know, he should be able to have what he wants because it's his right. And, you know, and they're finagling with his First Amendment. They're finagling with everybody's First Amendment, as far as I'm concerned. And our First Amendment is our shield. For, you know, we can speak. We have to be able to speak. You know, but they don't want people to do that. They want to get rid of the First Amendment. They want to get rid of the Second Amendment. They don't want you to protect yourself from tyrants or whatever. And the other thing is, too, we have thousands of people coming in the United States. We do not know who they are. And they're probably coming from Iraq. And don't forget, Iraq was invaded. And they killed a lot of children over there, you know, a lot of innocent people. And they were civilians. And I'm sure a lot of them are mad at us. So with that gate down, they're coming in. And who's the administration? The administration is the one that's letting them all come in. And who was working for the administration? Who are these people? Why are they always in there forever? You know, when the president gets 4 years or maybe 8 years, depending. You know, I think everybody in there should have 4 years and get out and put somebody else in there. You know, they've been in there for years. And look how rich they are. Nancy Pelosi, she's rich. She's a zillionaire. I mean, and another thing, too, Kolosky over in Ukraine, look at him. He's worth over $585 billion, I believe. Where's he getting his money? Wow, it must be the money that was sending over there in Ukraine.
Oh, he's selling off real estate that Ukraine owned. Hey, let's change the subject and play us a song we've been on. It's 12 minutes, and I want to do 15 minutes.
All right. All right, here's a kind of an old tune. I think Elvis brought it back a long time ago. Anyway, it's called Poor Boy. Anyway, it goes something like this. They call me poor boy, poor boy, but I love so, and I ain't blue, 'cause I could never be a poor boy as long as I got a dolly like you. Ain't got a crust, ain't got a cent, can't buy a jug, can't pay the rent. I got a heart full of dreams and a lot of memories, and that's enough for me. They call me poor boy, poor boy, but I ain't lonesome and I am blue, 'cause I could never be a poor boy as long as I got a dolly like you. Can't buy a house, can't buy a lot, ain't got a bean, ain't got a pot, but what I've got is a heart full of love and memories, and that's enough for me. They call me poor boy, poor boy, but I ain't lonesome, and I am blue, 'cause I could never be a poor boy as long as I've got a dolly like you. I don't have a pig, don't have a cow, I don't have a horse to pull a plow, but what I've got is a heart full of love and memories, and that's enough for me. Oh, they call me poor boy, a poor boy, but I am lonesome, and I am blue, 'cause I could never be a poor boy as long as I've got a dolly like, I've got a dolly like, I've got a dolly like you. Poor boy.
Gee,
Something
that was
like that.
great. Thanks. Thank you very much. And I got one more request. Okay?
Wow.
It's Nancy the Weather Girl's birthday today. Can we say happy birthday?
Oh, it's Nancy's birthday today.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's sing happy birthday to Nancy. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, what key can I do that? You got to sing with me, by the way.
I'll try.
Okay. Is she there?
Oh, she's at home listening to the radio.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, let's see. I got to do a different key. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nancy. Come to a heart, right? Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now? Happy birthday
To you. Thanks.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Yeah, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. You're really great.
Well, you're welcome.